Street Demon, Graffiti Gunner, or Rainbow Surfer, Lynae is about to surprise everyone with her combat and supportive capabilities. She's looking to be one of the best support characters to be released in Wuthering Waves in quite a while, and with this weapon offering a 24% team-wide damage boost, that's kinda crazy, right? But there's more to the weapon than meets the eyes, and how easy will it be to activate this damage bonus is the real question, because a team-wide damage bonus is insane for a sub-DPS character who does massive damage themselves. My name's VoidEnigma, and we'll be going over Lynae's weapon options as well as talking about her signature weapon. Is Lynae's weapon actually broken, or is it just flashy bait? Lynae is a Zoomer kid with Sigma attitude, so from here on we'll adopt her methods and tones and stay Sigma. Be sure to like the video so that I can pay the electric bill, and let's hop on the ride and take off to Lynae's weapon, Spectrum Blaster. Spectrum Blaster is an amazing looking weapon and a literal phone tablet switch mix, and it's got an alpha stat line. 24% crit rate, 12% attack, 36% basic damage up from hitting basic attacks or casting intro skills, and lastly but not leastly, 8% team-wide damage boost every time she triggers a Toon Rupture or Toon Strain, stacking up to 3 times, and lasting for 30 seconds, so that means she's capable of reaching 24% team-wide damage boost if she achieves this 3 times. So the real question is, can she achieve this 3 times? Well, besides the normal toon break that occurs after a build-up, Lynae has some toon break mechanics baked into her kit, or more so, Toon Rupture or Toon Strain. Within her forte as well as her resonance skill, she inflicts Toon Rupture shifting or Toon Strain shifting onto the target based on her current resonance mode, and she has many other opportune moments in her kit in order to trigger Toon shifting. So reaching that quota should be fairly easy. Additionally, Lynae herself offers Liberation Damage Amp and all Damage Amp to the next teammate when she triggers her outro, so the damage up from Toon Shifting is going to be a major plus. So does this make her weapon a must pull? Well, maybe. It depends on how much damage she can actually achieve. If she ends up being as strong as Yuno, then yes, her weapon will be a major boon to her overall damage, but there's a set of standard weapons that might be just as good on her. So let's talk about them. Not only is a normal standard weapon still an amazing choice, there's a new standard weapon that is coming for the top slot for Lynae. Firstly, let's talk about what we already have, and is undeniably one of the top 3 choices for Lynae, Static Mist. She's a support character and Static Mist was made for supports. You get a little bit of energy regen, but the big thing is giving the next resonator that comes in an attack bonus of 10% with the passive. So you get a little portion of that 24% damage boost, nowhere near as strong, but it's something. An overall solid choice, but you'll be missing out on the extra damage from her signature, but still, this weapon is completely serviceable and will work great, so no pressure to get her weapon. Now the new standard weapon might be a great choice though, because it is by far the greatest standard weapon that the game currently has. Facet Hominizer is a great weapon, and it grants 48% crit damage, 12% attack, and when the current resonator wielding this weapon casts a toon break, Lynae's whole gimmick, then the wielder is going to obtain a 20% all damage amp. It won't outdo her signature as far as personal damage, but for those who want Lynae to do a ton of damage, or allow her to be a main DPS, this weapon is the one that you're going to look for. It's a solid option as Lynae can abuse the passive and hell. If you want to take the time to refine this weapon to max, then this can end up being a 30% all damage amp. Now for other weapon options, they're really not even worth mentioning because Static Mist exists and it's just the pinnacle for standard weapons that you can use on any gunner. So go with Static Mist if you want a supportive Lynae, and Facet Hominizer for Lynae to deal a bit more damage. So does this make your weapon a must pull? Not quite. Since the existence of Static Mist, for any gunner who's a sub DPS, nothing is a must pull. But her weapon is a damn good one. It's still not as great as Yuno's weapon, so I would say that Static Mist and the new Facet Hominizer will be a great suitable choice, and it won't be such a big difference between a Lynae with her signature and Lynae without her signature. But it's still a great weapon, and you can't go wrong if you pick it up for Lynae, so if you love her, then go crazy. For those on a budget option, hold off for now. You've got 2 standard weapons to use, and Lynae is very functional with them, so you're safe. So the verdict. Supportive Lynae, you can pass on the signature and stick with Static Mist. It will serve you well, but her signature is a clear upgrade. Hybrid or sub DPS Lynae that you want to get some more damage, are going to want to get this weapon because it gives Lynae some great damage and it still supports the team. Great pickup for that choice. For a budget player, why are you even asking? You should have like 3 Static Mists like I do. What do you all think about Lynae's weapon though? Are you pulling regardless of how it performs, or are you gonna hold off? I mean, Facet Hominizer looks like a great weapon and I really want to try it, and it matches Lynae's graffiti presence already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this weapon. Like the video, subscribe, and also you can help support the channel further by joining my Patreon. Thanks for watching, and as always, Enigma out.